Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of our English podcast, where we talk, learn, and grow together. I'm Mia, and with me as always is my favorite co-host, Leo.
Hey guys, it's great to be back. You know, Mia, today's topic feels so simple, yet so powerful. Daily routine.
Yes, but not just the kind of routine you follow because you have to. We're talking about the kind that helps you find peace, balance, and purpose in your everyday life.
I love that. You know, so many people wake up every day rushing, checking their phones, running out the door, drinking coffee on the go. Everything's fast, but somehow we still feel behind.
Exactly. And that used to be me too. Every morning felt like a race I didn't want to join. But one day I realized maybe life isn't supposed to be about rushing. Maybe it's about feeling.
That's such a beautiful thought, because when we slow down, even simple things, like brushing your teeth, watching the sunrise, or making breakfast, can feel special.
Right. And that's what we want to explore today. How finding rhythm in your routine can help you feel alive again.
So if you've been feeling tired, distracted, or just a little lost in the noise of everyday life, stay with us. Today's episode might remind you that sometimes happiness isn't about big changes. It's about noticing the small, quiet moments.
So grab your favorite drink, find a cozy spot, and let's take this gentle journey together. One day, one breath, one moment at a time. Mornings used to be my least favorite time of the day. I'd wake up late, scroll through my phone, and rush out the door feeling half alive. But one day, I realized that the way I start my morning sets the tone for my entire day.
Same here. I used to think I didn't have time for a morning routine. But when I started waking up just 20 minutes earlier, everything changed. Now I use that time to stretch, breathe, and plan my day quietly.
I love that. For me, mornings are about creating calm before the chaos. I light a candle, play soft music, and just sit by the window for a few minutes. It's my time to reconnect with myself before the world wakes up.
That's beautiful. I think people forget that mornings don't have to be rushed. Even something as simple as making your bed, drinking water, or writing one line in a journal can shift your mindset.
Yes, when you give yourself a peaceful start, you tell your brain, today matters. And suddenly, you move through the day with more focus and kindness.
Absolutely. And for English learners listening, mornings are a perfect time to practice. Read a short article, listen to an English podcast while having breakfast. Small steps like that build habits that stick.
That's such a great idea, because growth, just like mornings, begins with small actions done consistently.
So if you're listening right now, ask yourself, how do you begin your mornings? Are you rushing through them, or are you truly living them?
Remember, the morning isn't just the start of your day. It's a chance to start yourself again with calm, clarity, and gratitude.
So after that peaceful start comes the real challenge, the rest of the day. Work, studies, responsibilities, all those things that can easily steal our focus.
True, and it's so easy to go through your day without actually being in it. You know, doing everything automatically. But when you start noticing small things like the sound of laughter, the smell of your lunch, or the sunlight through the window, your day feels richer.
That's mindfulness in action. It's not about being perfect, it's about being present. I try to remind myself to pause between tasks, take a deep breath, and feel where I am.
I love that. For me, I take short breaks to stretch or walk outside. Even 5 minutes of fresh air can clear my head and reset my energy.
That's a great habit. I also like to talk kindly to myself when things don't go as planned. Instead of saying I'm failing, I say I'm learning. It changes everything.
Yes, our thoughts shape how we experience our day. When we speak to ourselves with kindness, we carry that same energy into our actions.
Exactly. And remember, productivity isn't about doing more, it's about doing what matters. Sometimes slowing down helps you go further.
So true. Whether you're studying, working, or just trying to keep up, try to live your day with awareness. You might notice joy hiding in the smallest places.
The truth is, your day doesn't need to be perfect to be beautiful. It just needs to be real.
You know, evenings used to be when I'd feel most tired and restless. I'd scroll on my phone, thinking it would help me relax, but somehow I always felt worse.
I get that. I used to do the same. But I learned that real rest comes from disconnection, from screens, from noise, even from my own overthinking.
Exactly. Now my evenings are slower. I make myself a cup of tea, play quiet music, and just let the day fade away. Sometimes I write down 3 things I'm grateful for, small moments that made me smile.
That's beautiful. I like to journal too. Not long entries, just a few thoughts. What went well? What I learned? How I felt? It's my way of saying thank you to the day before it ends.
I think that's what people forget. Reflection isn't about perfection, it's about presence. It helps you let go of what went wrong and appreciate what went right.
Yes. And it helps you sleep with peace instead of worry.
So true. When we slow down at night, we give our mind a chance to breathe.
Maybe that's the secret. It's not about having a perfect routine, but about creating gentle moments that make life softer.
I couldn't agree more.
You know, Mia, every night feels like an ending, but also a beginning, because tomorrow is another chance to start again.
That's so true. Every sunrise is an invitation to begin softer, to live slower, and to be kinder to ourselves.
And maybe that's what a daily routine really is. Not a strict plan, but a rhythm, a way to stay grounded while still growing.
Exactly. So, if you're listening right now, remember, your routine doesn't have to look like anyone else's. It just has to make you feel alive.
Start small. Wake up with gratitude. Take breaks without guilt. Reflect at night. These small things, done daily, will slowly change your life.
Yes, because happiness isn't found in the future. It's built in your everyday choices.
So tonight, before you sleep, take a moment to thank yourself for showing up, even on hard days.
And tomorrow, wake up with hope, because life isn't about rushing through days. It's about living them fully, softly, intentionally.
If today's episode made you pause, reflect, or even smile a little, that means something inside you is ready to grow.
Yes, so keep going. Build your own rhythm, one small step, one mindful moment at a time.
And if you'd like to keep learning English with us while growing in life, don't forget to subscribe, share, and stay connected.
We're so glad you're here. Take care of yourself and your days.
See you next time.